just in time. Wanna be your shining light, protect you like a soldier.
Okay, so basically, I was sewing when I was in KNUST, final year. Yeah, I was sewing on my friend's veranda. So her mom had this old machine and she lent it to me, the black machine with a, with a handle. But then I took it off and then added the motor. So it became like an electric machine. Yeah, so before, I used to sew before lectures and after lectures because the vacation before that period, I went for like some training with my aunt. So I was just sewing and designing simple things and sewing them. And then on weekends, I'd make sure I'd finish everything by Thursday so that by Friday, Saturday, Sunday, my roommates and I would go around to the hostels, like from door to door, and then sell them. And people like them. So sometimes someone would buy one, her friend would see one, they would call and order, and then our orders kept increasing. Yeah, basically that was it. That's how come like we started getting a lot of customers because my roommate, she was really good at convincing people. She'd let you feel like you really needed whatever it is that we had made. And I'm not so good with marketing, so I needed her to, go around and then be able to sell the things. So it got to a point the orders were too many, I couldn't, keep up. It was a good thing because I was making a lot of money, but then it was also getting a bit stressful. And I had my final exams, so I went on a break. That was the second semester of my final year. I stopped working so that I can concentrate on finishing school. Because my dad made a deal with me. He was like, if I stop and concentrate on school, when I finish, he'd help me start. So I stopped. And then when I finished school, I think about a month after completing school, I just needed to rest and get myself sorted out. And then on 15th May, we started. So I started with one of the people who taught me how to sew, taught me how to put finishing touches, how to make my work neat. Yeah, I started with him and one other lady. I bought one machine. I didn't think I needed too much money to start because all I needed was one good machine, a few colors and types of fabric, make a nice dress, show it to people, and then people would start ordering. So that's what we did. I got one machine. We cleared one of the rooms in our house, used it as a workshop, and that was how our first month started. It was really cool. It was interesting working with him too because while I was in school, I used to come home to learn from him. While I was in KNUST, sometimes I come on Friday, go to his place, he'd teach me how to cut certain things, so. And then on Sunday, I'd make sure I get back to school very early in the morning so that I can get ready for lectures the next day. But my parents didn't know. When I was in Accra, they didn't know I was in Accra. So I just go and stay with my cousin at Pent, go to the old man's place, and then we'd work together till I go back to school. So I felt he'd be, the right person to start working with because he knew how I like my things. He knew the kind of things I want to design. And I'd worked with him before, and it was fun. So yes, that's how I started working with him. Hey, yeah. Along the line, we had some challenges. He had to return to his country, so we went on a short break, and then I kept waiting for him, but he was, things were getting slow because he had to sort himself out, and I needed to move on. So I got a new batch of workers, and then we started again. When we started, we were making everything. Dresses, jackets, pants, shorts, gowns, everything. And then I figured it would make sense to have a specialty because if you have a specialty, you're able to control a certain niche. So you have everybody, who wants that particular thing you do coming to you. Even if they have a particular seamstress who sews for them. They know, oh, there's this lady who makes jackets. So if they want a jacket, they come to you. Secondly, it was easier for me because, jackets don't need to have a particular fit like dresses do. So it's easier to have people order the jackets. We'd send them to you. Since it's a jacket, once you give us your size, we send it to you. It fits. We don't have, can you open it a bit? Can you close it a bit? And unfortunately, because we don't need to take people's measurements, we just need to take their size. People are more comfortable with that because they don't have to go out of their comfort zone to have a jacket made for them. They just tell you their size. I'm a UK 8. Make a jacket for me. And then we deliver it to you. So it's worked because people don't have to suffer. They just sit at home, they want a jacket, and then they have a jacket, brought to them. So that's how come we've been specializing in jackets and it's been successful. So far it's been great.